Let's go to the inn. The inn it is, then. Something smells delicious. I wonder what's cooking in the kitchen right now. I don't like it matters. I don't have any money to buy food anyway. Why am I even here? I guess my real reason for coming was to see the captain again. I was really hoping he'd be here. He was such an intriguing man. I wish I could spend a little more time getting to know him. Ah, there he is. In the same corner he sat in last time. Habit? Looks like he's leaving. Wait, is he coming towards me? I remember you. Your name is Cinders, correct? Yes, I'm surprised you recognize me. Well, you are on my mind. Would you care to join me for a drink? I'll be happy to. Hang on, you were thinking about me? Yes, you came to my mind during a recent discussion I had with the prince. Oh, I'm flattered, I think. What were you talking about exactly? The candidate for his wife, of course. Surely you heard about the king's last wish? Actually, I haven't. According to the king's final wish, the prince cannot be crowned until he found a wife for himself. So the coronation is being postponed, and every noble in the kingdom is trying to foist a daughter on him. It's been very tiring for him, as many of these women are groomed for looks alone. He was losing faith. So I told him that the world still holds many bright and intelligent women, and you're living proof. Well, I'm grateful for the compliment, but I'm not sure what else to say. My apologies. The drink is making me more direct than is proper. These days, there's little to do fulfilling my duties, so I spend many hours here. I don't want to bore you with the small complaints of my life, and I apologize for being so curt with you the last time we met. I understand. A lot happened, and it's no surprise that you weren't in the mood for discussion. Honestly, I should probably apologize for bothering you when you wanted to be left alone. It wasn't a bother. I found the discussion very interesting. Listen, I know you asked about the prince last time. Are you still interested in learning more? Yeah, tell me about... I mean, he's offering to tell me about the prince. And from the sounds of it, his life work is the prince, so there's probably going to be a lot of interaction. This is also interesting, though. I want both. You have to... I hate not only... Oh, I accidentally clicked that. Okay. Actually, I was more interested in hearing about you. Me? I'm just a simple warrior. What's so interesting about me? Plenty of things. For starters, how did you become the captain of the guard? Well, if you really want to know, it runs in my family. My great-grandfather was a mere soldier, but he saved the king's life in battle and was rewarded. My family was granted a noble title and the position of king's personal guard. Since then, my family's heritage has been swordmanship and loyalty to the crown. So you were destined to have this position from the start? Yes, but I accepted it with great pride and joy. It's an honor to serve the kingdom. We will always remember that the king was grateful and kind to the man who saved him. Didn't you ever think about doing something else with your life? Not once. Besides, it was not my decision to make. I don't want to be speaking out of turn, but that sounds so sad. You didn't have a choice? There's nothing sad about it. The men of my family have been honorable soldiers for ages. I was raised on tales of my brave ancestors and trained in combat since I was a child. When I received my first sword and joined the palace guard, I was so proud. It was the best day of my life. Felt like I could finally stand among the heroes of my family. Do you still feel that way even now? Not as much, but I don't blame my family or my path in life. The world is simply changing. There was a time when conflict meant a sword in the heart, and now it's a dagger in the back. These days, everything is poisonous words and false smiles. You can't tell friend from foe. Kingdoms are torn apart by whispers and false smiles now. There's no place for a man of the sword. All I have left is a corner in the inn and the occasional desperate low-life kidnapping of few children. I'm not the heroic savior that my ancestors were. You're still needed. I think the parents of the child you rescued would disagree. You still saved his life. Sure, you didn't get to charge into a glorious battle. It doesn't make you less of a hero. There's still a place in the world for brave men. Thank you for your kind words, but you think too much of me. I'm happy I could save the child's life, but I feel terrible that I had to kill those men. They were misguided and foolish, yes, but they couldn't even defend themselves. Maybe selfish, but I miss the days of the king. Back then, I could cut down my enemies in battle. Are you saying you actually miss killing people all the time? I'm saying I miss the days when men put their lives on the line for what they believed. People I used to fight knew what they were up against when they opposed the king. The killing may have been brutal, but at least it was honorable. Didn't you ever feel bad about taking their lives? I'm only the sword. The king is the one who wields it. The burden of guilt is on him. It's my good fortune that I served a wise king who didn't enjoy bloodshed. That's enough of such heavy subjects, though. I'd rather get to know you more, if you don't mind. You look like a girl from the town, but I haven't seen you around. I don't live in town, actually. I live in the house ruled by Lady Camosa. Oh, forgive me. I didn't realize you were nobility. Your clothes give you the appearance of one of the townfolk. I didn't know you were incognito. It's not a disguise. That's what I wear every day. This is what I wear every day. After my father passed away, Melissa took over. She treats me as one of the servants, but without any pay. I don't even have money to spend on clothing. Sorry to hear that. It's a shame your father chose Camosa to take over the estate. He chose her? Isn't that what happened? Before he passed away, he should have left a will. The will would appoint the next head of the house. It's a shame he didn't choose you. I've never heard anything about his will. I don't think father would willingly put me in this situation. That doesn't sound right at all. Lady Camosa wasn't appointed. She's breaking the law. I didn't realize that. Something about the situation seems suspicious. I hope you get it sorted out. I wish I could speak with you longer, but I must start my patrol. It was a pleasure talking with you. If you need anything, I'll be happy to help you. Thank you. I'll see you then. Take care of yourself. This is the first time I've heard of father's will. I wonder why he never wrote one. Unless he did write one. In that case, what happened to it? I have to investigate as soon as I get the chance. Well, there's no point sitting here in the tavern alone. I don't want to attract the wrong company. Going to the inn was definitely worth it. It was nice to see Captain Perrault again. He's such an interesting man. His persona is so rough and intimidating, he carries himself like a man who's seen war. But he's also straightforward and honest, almost naive, like a child raised on tales of knighthood. The fact that he still holds onto his ideals from all of this is admirable. There's something pure about it. It's getting late, but I think I still have a bit of time before I have to go home. I could visit Tobias, or go to the lake and see what that weird dream tonight was about. Sorry, Tobias, I want to go see what's going on at the lake. And I don't know if it's going to give me another chance. The lake is as beautiful as I remembered it. So I have to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed. I guess I was really hoping that someone would be waiting here for me. Well, the voice in the dream asked me to bring a gift, and that's what my father would do too. Leave a gift. Let's be honest, I came here because of that dream. I might as well leave a gift like I intended to. I think I'll gather some wildflowers and wrap them in my shawl. A beautiful bouquet would be a nice gift. I'll just place it by this tree. Nothing's happening. Well, I didn't suppose I was expecting anything anyways. Must have been just a dream. In the end, real life is more exciting than dreams and fairy tales. For instance, this place is so tranquil and beautiful, even if it's not magical, I feel so at peace. I just want to lie down in the grass and close my eyes and let my problems drift away. Actually, that sounds like such a good idea right about now. This is my day to do what I please with. I want to take a nap? I will. This looks like a good spot. Just lie down here. That's strange. Everything's so quiet. The wind is picking up so suddenly. Cinders. Did the wind just call my name? Who's there? No one's there. I suppose there's just the wind playing tricks on me. Creepy. We are not wind. Then who are you? Who am I speaking with? You are speaking with us, naturally. But I don't see anyone. How can you not see us when we are everywhere around you? I don't understand. How do you even know my name? We know you because you left gifts for us, just as your mother and father did before you. Surely you know us. You wouldn't leave gifts if you didn't know who they were for. So, you're fairies. Am I dreaming? Right now, you tread the delicate line between sleep and wakefulness. Soon you will be fully asleep. Makes sense, I guess. Well, what do you want from me? We have no desire for anything from you. You're the one that seeks our aid, do you not? I suppose so. Do I get a wish or something? If that's the right wish, then yes. Then I wish for... The time is not yet right, Cinders. Do not worry. When the moment comes, you will know, and the lake owes you a favor. Not sure I understand. I get a wish, but only when you say it's okay? That's a bit convoluted? I have no idea what the word is. It would be if you were awake, but here, in between wakefulness and dreams, it is as it should be. You are leaving now, but we will meet again. Wait, I'm leaving? Where? What do you mean? Goodness, I must have dozed off. No wonder the atmosphere here is so relaxing, it's hard not to sleep. Does that mean the voice of the fairies was just a dream? Well, even the fairies themselves admitted that I was dreaming. Can a dream know it's just a dream? If it felt real enough, the gifts I left have disappeared. It must have been real. It didn't feel exactly like a dream. there was something very tangible in it, in a strange way. I should probably be more scared than I am, but I feel wonderful. Maybe I should ask Madame Gahid about this when I get the chance. She seems knowledgeable about things like this. She's a witch, after all. I did go to Madame Gahid town first, hoping that she would ask her about the dream, but I get why that didn't actually happen. I have to go, though. The sun's already setting. It seems to slept for quite a long time. It's time to go home. I don't want to give my sisters a reason to worry. Or be satisfied. To the residence. Home sweet home. I used to love returning home when my father was alive and miss sharing the events of the day with him. Now it just seems like a grim prison, and my parole has been revoked. Not to mention I'm probably up for a long talk with the jailer, seeing how late it is. You're back, safe and sound too. No sign of having been attacked by robbers, wolves, or some such. Though I probably shouldn't be surprised that they didn't want you either. Sophia, charming as always. Kind of expected Gloria to be here, try to reprimand me. It doesn't seem like her to just let such a breach of rule slip without a word. It does seem strange, doesn't it? I'm as surprised as you are. I thought there was nothing as important for her as taking any chance she has to mimic Mom's contempt. Oh, I can imagine it already. If Mom was here, she would tell you should have a stick up your derriere like I do. You're awful, and more importantly, off the point. What happened with Gloria? I don't know. She didn't seem that angry. More like sad, really. Both mean that she's not well at all, so I'm content either way. Still, I wonder what could throw Gloria off her high horse. Out of that annoying Camosa's pose, for that matter. And out of that annoying Camosa's pose, for that matter? Did something happen in the house today? Well, dinner was burned a bit, so Gloria got her reason to shout at the servants some more. That hardly sounds like a reason to get depressed, does it? No, it does not, but apart from that, I couldn't tell you what the reason could be. But I don't think you need to worry about her. It'll just blow over and you'll be fine. Whatever it is that's eating Gloria. Thank you. So if you couldn't say what happened, does that mean you did get a chance to get out of the house? I didn't. Sunshine, birds, and bees, and friendly people that will stab you in the moment you turn your back are not for me. But I took my time at freedom to stay in my room and rest for all of this, so I saw little Gloria today. You stayed in your room the whole day? How come? Surely it will come as a surprise to you when I say I'm not a people person. I prefer to use this time for myself alone. May I ask what you did then? I used my peace and quiet to just sit and think things through, and finish a couple of things I had no chance to get around to with Camosa on my back. Things like, oh, that is nothing of importance. At least not in comparison to the ominous discovery Gloria made this morning. Do you know she found a stain on a curtain in the hallway? That one. Oh no. Hard to believe, but it's true. Half our morning and all of dinner conversation was about the stain being a sign of something greater, household and lifestyle deteriorating. Servants' morale and respect drooping, kingdoms falling, dark times approaching. Most of all, the stain is improper. I misclicked. Well, Gloria does take house duties very seriously. You are avoiding a question about your day. Maybe, but so are you. Surely after the whole day in town, you have loads of stories to tell. It really wasn't nice to get out without the feeling I need to hurry or else. And we usually have so little chance to speak to anyone outside of the house. And the town looks magical in the evening. It simply doesn't go to sleep. All windows are lit, people walk the streets, only to stroll to the tavern. Have you ever been to the town past sunset? No, I haven't. Camosa saw it neither appropriate nor useful for her daughter to go out in the evening. But you must be exhausted. Indeed I am. Even my small and rock-hard bed seems like a piece of heaven now. I won't stop you from reuniting with your bed of rocks, then. I prefer to be alone anyway. But do be careful. Those bedbugs can get really big and eat you alive if you let them. Everything is possible in the fairyland you seem to live in, Princess. I wish you well too, Sophia. Good night. Cinders, are you awake? I'm awake. I'll be right there. I'll get to work in a minute. No, it's not about that. I just need to talk to you. Alright, Gloria, what is it? What's so important that you have to speak with me at this hour? At this hour? You mean noon? I want to speak with you about the way you've been behaving these past few days. Now there goes my nice morning. Or afternoon. Listen, I realize we're never really on the best of terms. What has been going on recently is something new indeed. If you really think that would turn a blind eye on all your childish, egoistic exploits, then you need to think again. What are you talking about, Gloria? I didn't do anything. Oh, you didn't do anything outright destructive? You're far too smart for that. But do you think I hadn't noticed all those little jabs at me? You take every opportunity to undermine my efforts and make my life harder. Really, I don't know what's happening to you, Cinders. Do you think I'm stupid or that I don't have any feelings? I'm trying to understand you. I really am, but it seems like you are reveling in this chaos you are creating, as if you wanted things to fall apart. Despite the efforts of all those who want to keep things together. This is where we differ, Gloria. True, our relationship was never civil, but I think I'm beginning to understand why. We may be a family, but we are not alike. All I'm trying to do is to survive in this madhouse as unscathed as possible. What seems like chaos to you is freedom for me. Besides, let's face it, Gloria, things are already broken. Only Kumosa and you are still pretending that you can glue them back together, like some ugly heirloom everybody hates. Typical answer of an angry child. Do you realize that you have managed to describe the house to all of us as if it was all about you? It is such a shame that Mother taught me so well about the importance of family. It must have made me naive. Besides, I still have hope that you will be mature one day. Excuse me, mature? Yes, Yes, become an adult, a person who is able to grasp a larger picture, go beyond one's own interests. Also, someone who can sacrifice personal happiness for the greater good of the house, if it is necessary. I don't deny that it can be difficult at times, but we are not children anymore. We must realize how we all depend on Kumosa and support her in any way we can. I see. Well, it certainly doesn't play well with my idea of maturity, especially that part about supporting Kumosa. Of course you would say that. Just like you, Mother can be a difficult person to get along with, I admit. But her intentions are good. Think about the way she's putting all her strength into giving us a good life. And if you still doubt her, try imagining our lives without her. Don't mind if I do. How long do you think this house would last with her gone? You must understand she won't be here to care for us forever, and I can't do it alone, Cinders. I need your support. Get on her good side. I guess you're right. Alright, I see your point. As much as I hate to accept it, I think I agree with you at least part of what you're saying. Also, Madame Gehi telling us that we need to see the bigger picture, and that's what she's talking about. So, this is just one attempt towards moving to seeing this said picture. Of course, Kumosa means well. It's her house and we're her daughters after all. At least you are. It's her actions, not her intentions, I have trouble understanding. But maybe not anymore. Perhaps we're more alike than I imagined. We're survivors, doing what's necessary to cope with the situation we've been presented with. Such insight gives you credit, Cinders. They tend to come with age. If that's true, then Kumosa must be really old and her sight is completely different than mine. That would explain some things, which... Maybe she's a victim of harsh circumstances. Maybe she did have to struggle all the time. Yes, maybe I can't really imagine what she went through. But think about the woman she became. A black widow, so spiteful that she hurts her own children. But Cinders! Please, let me finish, Gloria. With all the pain she suffered, there was a lesson that she missed. Sometimes being nice to people around you can make all the difference in the world. She has no right whatsoever, to turn our lives into hell, Gloria, and you know it. She is how she is, Cinders. She's doing her best to manage everything, and it is a great burden. She can be terrible, but only because life can be terrible to her. You surely don't intend to change her now. Oh yes, no doubt about that. I'm not talking about changing her arachnid nature. I'm talking about changing ours. We could certainly use some improvement in our natures, you know. This picture you're painting in front of my eyes seems pleasant, but also not very realistic. It requires one thing which we do not have, mutual agreement. And we will not have that as long as we are not of one mind. That is, as long as Sophia keeps up her silly act. Gloria, I doubt that is Sophia who we should be worrying about in this situation. I'm having troubles picturing her post anything that would bring us more freedom from Kumosa. No, Gloria, it's you. You are the unknown in this equation. We can't be sure about your loyalties. Now that is something I didn't expect. You're behaving just like Sophia. It would seem that you two have much more in common than meets the eye. You both prefer spending your time criticizing me rather than trying to contribute. You could be helping me, helping us somehow. How can we understand each other if you do not even try? And maybe you should stop whining about being criticized and start listening. How exactly did you try to communicate with Sophia? How much effort did you put into it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Sophia isn't exactly the happiest girl in the world. She's broken, deeply wounded by the hate that you and Kumosa poured onto her through the years. Her bitterness and armored cynicism are like a cry for help. If only you would give her any credit and any recognition, then maybe she'd be willing to help you.